time to etch the logos on these and get them all sharpened up. Then we're done. The series is over, and my tutorial days might be over for a while. Yeah, man. I'll still post videos. I'm just kind of sick of doing tutorials and all that. And man, I've got so many and over the years. And anyway, I digress. Oh, I almost forgot. It's Sunday. I took Saturday and was doing a bunch of drawing. Man, I've been getting into Procreate and drawing a lot. But Friday night tattoos. Check it out. Basically, I just colored in this broken heart, torn apart heart. You know, life tore me apart. I added a couple of drops to the red. So there's a really light red and there's a darker red. I even put like white in here and under the banner. And over here, a few spots, I put some white. And down here, so I was just kind of seeing what the difference is between the different contrasts of colors. So you can see the darker red fades into a lighter red. And I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, and right here, this line right here was actually coming up, so they both were on top. And I brought it out and I kind of highlighted it and made it so it goes under. So it's under and then it comes out like that. Which I was pretty sure I could do, but I was happy when I did it. If that makes sense. Alright, back to it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff we tell you. I should have a couple of these knives up on my website. Maybe a week after I put this video out or a couple days after. It depends on how fast I get them up. But if everything goes well in this video, I'll have 2, maybe 3 knives up. Alright, I'm rambling. Let's just get to it. So I already taped this one up for Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. So we'll just go ahead and etch this one first. And I'm gonna put this one away. See, once I take this out of the sheath, I put stuff in there because I don't want anything in my sheath to scratch my blades. So this is going to the other room. This is going to the other room when we finish that. This is an AC/DC etcher. I'll actually put the video on how I made this up in the cards so you can see how fat and busted I used to be. So, yeah, it's really very easy if you don't want to watch that video. It's basically a transformer that steps down 120 to 12 volts and one of these, a little DC power brick that goes from 120 to 12 volts, which powers most anything. You know, you probably got these lying around everywhere. Just snip it off and then the rest, you know, add switches and build it. It's real easy. Simple, anyone can do it. I mean, it's real simple when I show you how to do it like this. When you take stuff out of the room, make sure you bring the light back in. I get my stencils from Blue Lightning. He's also got the formula on how to make the etch. It's a perfect etch. Now, a lot of people buy power supplies, but that's only DC. You need AC for the really dark etch. You'll see in a second. I had this other big knife that I made last year that I was showing, but you'll see after I do this. So we clip here. See, I put the tape down like this. Well, basically I take the handles off. This is another reason to do removable scales. And drop screws. That way you can mark, you know, take a marker and mark it. Well, I'll show you all that. We're just gonna do this etch real quick. Might as well. Pour our stuff out. Then you need like a paper towel or something because you don't wanna, after you do this, when you etch it, you gotta etch it, then you gotta wipe it to see how it looks. All right, let's plug this bad boy in. DC first. Here's my felt on my deal. I'll dip it. Turn this on. Dip. Just blot it on there. Let it breathe. Wipe it off. See that DC's going deep. Boom. There we go. Now we switch it to AC, but I'm gonna stop and show Instagram and TikTok. Once again, this is why I always suggest, doing handles on pivots. Even if you're gonna pin them, once you get your logos done and sharpening and all that, then you can pin your handles. I don't like pinning my handles because if something ever goes wrong with my handles, someone has a problem, they can send them back and I can put new handles on without fighting all that glue and all that. So we marked it right there. So we knew that is where our spot is. We can't go past. Here's my logo. I already got the tape from the last one. It's actually probably easier to take all this tape off. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a piece of tape. Oh, I forgot the light. Let be light. Take a piece of tape. I'm gonna put it where I want my logo to be. I always notice my head up in this one. Blocking the shot and it drives me crazy. And then when we put this on, you can see it. You can see the blue line back there. So you want your logo right above that. Take a piece of tape. Make sure you're not past your handle. See, if you glue your handles on, you're going to be fighting your logo up against the handle, and it might not set right. Now you can put another piece of tape right here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just makes that flap stronger. Alright, so now we're back to where I came in. Put the clip on. Boom. Get your towel, a paper towel, whatever you want to call it. Dip it. Turn it on. DC. Few seconds on. Check it. Wipe it down. Make sure it's all even how you want it. All set in there good. AC. Wipe it down. The E looks like it needs a little bit more. Nice and even. Boom. Boom. Window cleaner. Wipe it down. Take your clip off. PB blaster. Put the handle back on. Nice fat logo. Bam. Bam. Alright, this just needs sharpening and we're done. I'm gonna do 3 more and I'll meet you over at the that thing over there, for sharpening. Woo, it's been a long time since I've done a belly like this, so what I do is I take a piece of mild steel and I draw the belly, I'll share, check this out. I just take a piece of paper like this, put it down, and draw here. You can see I just did that. I'm only worried about this part. I don't really care, you can see, I don't care how the back looks, anything like that. So once I cut this out, I just put it on a piece of mild steel just like a template. Glue it down and all that. I'm not really worried about back here or anything because it's going to be held right here. I'm not worried about putting bevels on it. I just want to make sure when I put it in the clamp, because you know, we'll see, I'll show you over at my grinder, I clamp it in. I just want to make sure I get a nice even bevel. So let's go to the grinder. So here's the jig I bought from Reader. You know, just connects in, piece coming up, and then boom, I connect this to here, set my angles. I actually got to put a different belt on and get my angle finder. So I'm a little ahead of myself. I had to buy, man, I can't find my old angle finder, but that's all right. I had to buy a new one. We'll zero that out. I'm gonna try 16 degrees, 16 and a half. Let me go check the double check that. Let me go check the double. Let me go check to see. I think 16 is about where I like it. Let's see how this works out. You see, I'm glad I did. That first time, you can see it's going from small to big to small again. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing. But that first time it was like all jagged and I wasn't doing it right. That's exactly why I use this practice thing. So I'm gonna try and put a little bit more pressure here to make that even and pressure here to make that even. See if that's even possible, or if I'm gonna be fighting back and forth, or you know, different things I can do before I put the real knife on. Then I'll do the other side and see how that works. Because a lot of it could be my wrist, anything. So I think when I set the real one up, I'm actually going to put it on this side. I think that was my first mistake, putting it on the outside instead of, yeah, the inside to me. This is the outside. Whatever. Me and my dyslexia. This side seems to be a little bit more consistent though. I mean, wait. Yeah. This side seems to be a little bit consistent, but it's probably because I'm pulling with my good hand. So I have to be careful. There. Yeah, that seems a lot more consistent. See how thick I had to make it to compensate and come back up and all that? I got it even, but look how high I am over here. I must be high to do something like that. Good Lord. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it all set up, and we'll try it. Boom. There. A65, A30. And then I'll either be crying or really happy. On the back side. Let me make sure this is zeroed out. Zero. Alright. Outside. So that's saying 30 degrees. I hope it's okay to put it on there. So that's saying 26 degrees. Let's just, I'd rather be safe and put it right there. Now, because of this heavy handle, I gotta be careful and don't let the thing fall. Alright, that's saying 20.8. Let's see what this side says. 20.6, 20.8. Alright, we'll go with that. Just gonna take it slow and let's do it. A little shaky there, but we're good. Yeah, this side, I realized I had to pull all the way over to here and just kind of hit the edge like that. It's already got a, good Lord, I couldn't think of the word burr. Yeah, it's already got a burr. Man, I was like, what's that piece on the edge? Yeah, I've already got a burr set up, so A65, A30, and then there'll be a high speed of other knives, I guess. I better check the angle again too, just to make sure we're still at, you know, just in case these belts, it shouldn't matter, because this is set to this You know, the belt shouldn't really make a difference, but just in case, I'm gonna go for it. 1 degree, I hope ain't bad. Cause something tells me it was 21.8. All right, wish me luck. Same thing for 830. 21.8, all right. But these are the same kind of belts, so it shouldn't be that big of a difference. 5 more to go, or 4 more, I forget. So I just went and I hit this. I still had to hit these on stones and strap it up. I just hit it on the strap twice. I always see people with regular pieces of paper, you know, showing how big their dick size is by look how sharp my knife is. That's not why you cut paper and stuff. You want to see if there's any problems anywhere that stops on your blade. So you get thin magazine paper or newspaper, something that's, you know, kind of hard to cut. And you take your knife and you go slow. You know, if there's any place that stops, you know you're gonna have to go fix that part. So this one seems all right, you know. Now, like that, I don't know if that dropped or stopped, but it stopped and then cut. Now if that stopped, that would have been a problem spot. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to work on like right here. The first time it cut, it went through. That might have just been the paper. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do it again. You keep testing it. If the knife stops at a spot, that means it's not sharp and you gotta go fix it. All right, let me do the other ones. There we go. We are finished up and ready to go. Woo, man, it's got a wicked edge. I'm still gonna hit it on the stones and strop it a bit. Man, I might not even have to. Woo! Yeah, look at that. If the camera picks it up, man, there might be a spot or two, but man, good Lord. I had to shave my face. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, the other knife should be up on my website, hopefully by the end of the week. Depends on how busy I get and how many things I draw and new tattoos I work on. And man, I've been really getting into drawing. Knife making's kind of taking a back seat. But like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the. I gotta remember this is sharp. I'm gonna play with it like it ain't. Yeah. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Check my website. I got shirts and all that up there. And I just redid all the shirts, so there should be some new ones. And yeah, this series is over. Back to working on folders and just everyday stuff. Now I gotta stop doing that. All right, thanks for watching. Hope all is well. As always, take it easy.